Good morning, dear students. How are you all? So, dear student, this is the first video of class 9 for the week, and we will talk about here one of the activity, and that one is to separate the mixture of two miscible liquids. First of all, you should understand that what is miscible liquids. The two liquids which completely mix into one another, and that one is known as miscible liquids, and you have to separate that one. So you also know that one, this is homogeneous mixture, and that for activity you actually take some of the materials required. So what are the materials required? You can see the very first materials required, and that one is round bottom flask. Second one, thermometer, delivery tube, Liebig's condenser, stand, wire gauze, tripod stand. Okay, now dear student, with a Bunsen burner. So you have to take all these apparatus for separation of the mixture of two miscible liquids. Okay, dear student. So you can see what are the procedure here. Oh, wait, what are the procedure here? Okay, so procedure is that we have to take a round bottom flask first of all. Okay, now you can see here I will take one round bottom flask, and I will take a mixture of two miscible liquids. So suppose if I have taken a mixture of alcohol plus water, benzene plus aniline, benzene plus ether. If I will take the mixture of these uh, these organic compounds into that RB flask, and definitely I have to take all the arrangement, all the materials required in this process. Okay, so we will take the mixer into this RB flask, and then I will heat that one. I will heat that one from the bottom, but you cannot to provide heating directly. So you can take one Bunsen burner, because you know that if you will keep this on the Bunsen burner, the round bottom flask will be tilted, may fall. Okay, na? So that's why you have to take one tripod stand. Okay, I am actually making this one clearly. Okay, you can see here. I will take one tripod stand. Okay, here I will keep one of the wire gauze onto that one. Tripod stand, uh, stand, three legs. Okay, here I will take one Bunsen burner in between that one, and here I will take that RB flask. Okay, now I will keep on this one. In this mixer is there. What mixer I have told you? Mixer is there, aniline plus benzene plus ether, alcohol plus water. Okay, now till this you have understood the arrangement. Okay, now we will see the procedure, and then we will move ahead. Okay, now procedure, very fast procedure. Here it has taken acetone and water. Okay, now acetone and water mixers, that acetone is also miscible with the water. So I have taken a mixture of acetone and water in the round bottom flask or the distillation flask. I have told round bottom flask, it can also called as distillation flask. Okay, now dear student, you can see, to measure the temperature, fit a thermometer in it. You can fit a thermometer inside in the RB flask. Okay, now you can see, put a wire gauze on a tripod stand, what I have shown you, like that one. You will also fix that wire gauze on a tripod stand. Okay, then clamp the flask on a stand and fit it over the wire gauze. Clamp the flask on a stand. How will you do? First of all, do the procedure, then I will show you how can you make that adjustment diagrammatically. Connect the delivery tube along the condenser to the distillation flask through the outlet. Delivery tube. Okay, now I will show you why. Sorry, you can see here I will make that one. Here the complete diagram I will make, and you will understand. Wait. Okay, so here I will take one of the RB flask. In that mixer is there, tripod stand is there. Here I have taken Bunsen burner, wire gauze is placed. Here I will take one of the condenser. That one is known as Levick's condenser. Here Levick's condenser has the speciality that it has two chamber. One is outside, one is inside. Okay, na, inner chamber and outer chamber. Okay, na. Now it has one opening, and that opening is connected with the delivery tube. That delivery tube will take that vapor and condense. After condensing that vapor, it will change into liquid, and that liquid will transfer here into the beaker. Like that, separation would be over. Acetone and water is a mixer. Acetone has 56 degrees Celsius temperature. Okay, when I will heat that one, that acetone will vaporize, but here it cannot go outside because here I have plugged one of the cotton plug. Cotton, okay, na, cotton wick I have plugged over there. So vapor will not go out of that condenser. It will stick to the inner surface. How? Why it will stick? Because every part of that condenser is also getting heat na by the vapor. So you can see here would be two arrangement in the condenser. First one, it has connected to the basin with the tap water. Cold water is running in the tap in one of the water inlet condenser, and here is water outlet condenser. Okay, na, and you can see here that one will fall. Hot water will fall. Cold water will revolve one time. It will become hot, and that will be throw out of this that condenser. Okay, now so you have understood acetone will condense and acetone will be separated here. Water is separated here. Okay, now so that one was the procedure. I hope you have understood. Now you can see to store the distilled liquid, place a reagent bottle. At the bottom I had taken beaker. Na, you can take a reagent bottle. The same name, beaker you can also take, but the special name is reagent bottle. Okay, na. If some external will ask, then instead of speaking beaker, you can say reagent bottle. Okay, na. Or conical flask also you can take. Here it is written conical flask at the other end of the delivery tube. Heat the content with the help of a Bunsen burner. Okay, na. You have to heat that with the help of a Bunsen burner and observe carefully. What you have to observe? You have to observe the thermometer temperature. Okay, na. Because if once you will become careless, the temperature would be over. Suppose 56 degrees C temperature is of acetone boiling point, and you are seeing at 57 degrees C. So that means all the acetone has evaporated and you are wasting your time. Okay, na. In that regards, you are trying to heat the water boiling point, water temperature. So why you are doing that? Why you are costing your money? Why you are wasting your money? Okay, na. So don't do that one, because in that case, in the mixture of water and that acetone, water is considered to non-volatile. Some people, some students ask me, sir, water is a non-volatile. What you are saying, sir? But you have to see that water plus acetone is volatile in that mixer, because acetone vaporizes at 56 degrees C. Why I will go to give that much of heat time also and heat also to water? So in that mixer, acetone is considered to be as a volatile, water is considered to be as a non-volatile. Okay, now dear student, now you can see observation and discussion. As you can see, it is written acetone started boiling first due to low boiling point 329 Kelvin, then water 373 Kelvin. Okay, now dear student, and the vapor rises. Everything, every explanation is there. Running cold water, what is the work of running cold water and from where it is coming. Okay, now since the boiling point of acetone, yes, in the very first chapter I have also taught you this one, that why temperature remain constant during the change of a state. Okay, now why it will constant, and you should know this thing. This is very simple. The temperature will keep constant once the acetone will continuously or completely vaporize. Then only it can change its temperature from 329 to 330. Okay na, till if acetone is available in that RB flask, no temperature change you will see. Okay na dear student, no temperature change you will see. Okay, now next thing, observation and discussion. The condensed acetone vapor gets converted into small drops. Yes, I have told na, that when cold water is running through that condenser, that vapor will stick to the condenser, stick to the surface, and it will change into the droplets into the liquids, and that liquids will pass through the help of the delivery tube, and it will go into the reagent bottle, what I have told, beaker. Okay na, a reagent bottle or in the flask. The process continues till the whole acetone gets vaporized and condensed. This process will be keep continue. Okay na. Now conclusion, what is conclusion? You can see the mixture of two miscible liquids that boils without decomposition and have sufficient difference in the boiling point 30 Kelvin. Yes, in the definition I had told you once, clarification I have given. In some book it is written 25 Kelvin, in some book 30 Kelvin. So you can see if there is a difference between 30 Kelvin till 30 Kelvin, you can do the distillation. Hence it is verified that process is distillation. Okay now, so that is the end of the topic. Thank you students, thank you all of you.